into what was a really solid run back.
Their own 31-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Back. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Hey, that's 18 yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Sanders escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19.
3rd and long for him here. Pass is hauled in by the rookie from Boston College. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Mustang 19, 60 Eagles.
With Sanders out of the pistol. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, check.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Ready.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Let's go. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. That's It's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Trap 60, trap 60. Steady.
Third and long here for Sanders. He's looking deep once again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Mevis able to knock it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Jackson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. 19, Tiger, 19.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready, ready.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
That's completed out to the right. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Sanders setting the pass. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Yep, ready, go.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. The Browns are lined up to punt. Jackson on the return. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Strong running inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
one right down the middle. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He's out near midfield and still going. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
On the screen, this is Sampson. He's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Dragon 60.
Sanders back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
3rd and short here. Sanders. The coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ready, ready.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready, ready.
They'll go. It's Sanders. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 18.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Has him on the quick hitter. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the gun on third down. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Sticking to the air here. Nice gain left side. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he could separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Finds him over the middle. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Just take the duel. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. 4th down, pass coming. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count.
Okay,
that
ready?
play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Revis able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Jackson now to return it. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Cardinals in front here at State Farm Stadium. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Staying up. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
79 Broncos! Cowboy 80! Let's go!
3rd down from the gun. Forced out to his right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And that reaches the 35, but no further as it caroms out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco 80, 19 touch, 19 touch. Cut 19, cut 19.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Hold it ready.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
60, 18, pioneer.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Finds a man right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Returning it from the 4. And he's out a little short of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's taking a shot down the side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals tie it just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals take the lead on that successful kick. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
19, 18, 60 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
On first down, here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, Buffalo Race, 60 Eagles.
They're looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Chucks this one deep. He's got it down the sideline. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Come back, team. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing here just before halftime. Flush out now to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
And off to Benson to start the drive. He's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. fake. He'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Trap 60, trap 60. Viking 18. Warriors 17.
And they'll throw. Third and long. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Benson on first and 10. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Third and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Brought in right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Seven Pirates. Go.
From the red zone now. He's got a man left. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal.
Come on. 19 Lions.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And the pass is caught. Tack 2 more onto the score. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Air it out on third. On the move, headed right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Pulled in at the 20. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Panther 11, Panther 11.
Slot man motioned over. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it at the 30. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Nevis with a point after. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
They're going to throw out of the gun. The grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion, 70 Ranger, 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here on this drive. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go now. Viking, Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 18 Pioneer. Go Street.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, what? 19 tight, 19 tight. Take go.
Fourth down, pass coming. And it's incomplete. They tightened up their best effort, Brock, but they come off empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Gravity line. Ready.
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
These quarterbacks in the league, they are getting so good at taking care of the football. It's hard. They didn't get a pick last week, found a way to win. But when a quarterback gives you an opportunity, you've got to take advantage of it. It's kind of like that batting practice fastball. When it's down the middle, you got to hit it.
Throwing again here, Sanders. On the screen, this is Sampson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Bronco 80.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready. 70, Timberwolf. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Bronco. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now throw to start the drive. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Won't have to try his goodbye lots. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cardinals 28. Will Lutz set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, catch. Hawk 70, Hawk Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll throw to begin this drive. Got a man downfield. This is Jackson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut it to 1 late in the 3rd.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw now is Sanders. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get me home that side.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Sanders back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
set.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
19 Lions. Cut like this. Cut like this.
Sanders setting the pass. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Benson once more. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Check. Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
They give now to Benson. And that's not what the offense lines up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. The Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They come to the line here, and this is third and 6. From the pistol, Smith. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
All set now. First and 10. It's Benson on the give. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal.
Here we go, set. Rocco Eady. 17 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he got it! Interception! Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown and check down and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Let's go now.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be third down and 6.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2-minute warning from Glendale. Browns don't want to see this one go to overtime. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
19 tight. Shut up. Now go. 70 Lion. Panther streak. 7 Pirate. 79 Bronco.
Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A pickup of 17. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
Back to throw. Near the goal line. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Come on.
Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Motioning one of the tight ends. Into the gun, here's Sanders. He'll dump this off to Sampson, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's out of bounds to stop the clock. They have a first down and an even 30 seconds to play. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
To the air on first down. Sanders. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Here we go. Dragon 60.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
Ready, set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Top 50. Move it, my team. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. Finds a man right side. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Desperation time here. Forced out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
19, driver, 19. Pass for 11, pass for 11. Check, Bobcat.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Sends this to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides. 2, 3, 4, 5.